Hi, this is Deacon Gray, and coming to you from Hilo, Hawaii, and I thought you might want to go out with me today on my walk. This is also will end up as a test bed for some things that I want to do in real life in the future. Oh, you guys might be interested in this. These are my pineapple plants, a couple of them. I've got a bunch more in the back, but these are the new guys. And this one over here to the left in this video is a third generation. So you can eat the pineapple and then cut the green part of it off and just plant it. And the soil is so fertile in Hawaii, particularly on the Big Island where we live, that it will just grow. So we got to have baby pineapples, multiple generations. The other one on the right was a second generation plant. We call him Uncle Piney. Uh-oh, forgot to get my remote. Let me go back in and get my garage door remote just in case. I better stop this guy. Okay. This is going to serve as a test bed. Oh, this is our house, by the way. Forgot the garage door remote. I got it. Yeah, these I use my easy on, easy off shoes for walking anyway these days. Arigato. Yes, sir. Sorry about this. All those rugs there are from the Middle East. They're from that's 27 riyals from Saudi Arabia, maybe 25 years ago. Pretty tough and pretty useful. Okay, so let's do this again. That was just a dry run for the real run. Not going to be doing a whole lot of running today. Got a little bit of a headache, and so we'll see. Also, the image stabilization on these glasses, camera glasses, is not great. So we'll see how this goes. All that is lava rock. This entire island, not the big island of Hawaii, is less than 1 million years old. So there never was a dinosaur living here at all. There's no sedimentary rocks at all. They're all igneous, all volcanic rock. So, see that block right there with the trees and stuff? We live right on the fringes of a rainforest. And you can tell when you see stuff like that. Pretty hot day, maybe 83, 84 Fahrenheit. So what we'll do is I always walk at this part of the exercise because I need to kind of stretch. I'm an old man. And if I just take off running, what I find is I'm really sore. So it'll be interesting to see how this video turns out. The base quality of these things seems okay, but the lack of image stabilization seems to be a problem, at least for me. So try to keep my head as steady as possible, at least until I start running. Try to do is I try to keep my heart rate through the more active part of the walk / run. Try to keep it between 144 and 170 beats per minute. Little fast for somebody my age, but that's the way it is. Sometimes this is the rainforest part. Sometimes what you'll see, if you look carefully, are Hawaiian garden spiders. It's about the time when the females start to really bloat up and get full of eggs, so they start to get big. But I haven't seen any so far this year. And this is where they are. It's pretty good habitat, but they spray herbicide on those, and the spiders don't seem to like that very much. So the years when they do that, they kind of aren't as prominent as they were. So that was last year. So hopefully this year we'll have a few. Really timid, really kind of beautiful spider. Okay. Just now leaving our neighborhood. Now this part is also uphill. Well, I mean, not the part we're on right now, but predominantly for the first part of the walk, mostly uphill, and I start running on a section of the road that's actually kind of dangerous, so I want to get by that as quickly as possible. As you can see, it's a really great place to walk, really super safe, because of the huge shoulders and things like that. But later, we'll be in a place where it's pretty narrow and the traffic moves pretty fast. See that wall there covered with moss? All those rocks are volcanic rocks that are certainly no more than 1 million years old. Most of them, and almost certainly much, much, much younger than that. Literally, we have rocks here that are days old. Tons of them that are less than a couple years old. You may have heard about the 2018 East Rift eruption. The Kilauea volcano basically is constantly erupting. In fact, after the 2018 East Rift eruption was the first time that since I've been having anything to do with Hawaii where the volcano wasn't erupting. And during that particular eruption, which was pretty bad, they wiped out several neighborhoods and put a layer of lava all over, basically a lava river running all the way down to the ocean. And not very many, if any, fatalities, direct fatalities, but all kinds of injuries and all kinds of damage. And people who build houses down there do it because the land's cheap. Well, it's cheap because it might get wiped out by volcanoes, and it's really hard to buy proper insurance because it's really expensive, so a lot of them don't do it. And as you can imagine, in Hawaii, affordable housing is a bit of a problem. Okay, how are we doing now with heart rate? Our heart rate's fine for this part of the trip. Pace is a little bit slower than usual even for this, but this is day 3 of a 6 to 7 day exercise cycle. So, a little sore, and like I said, got a little bit of headache, so taking it a little easier than that. Little funny story about my son here. These little yellow flowers are all over the place. They grow wild, and the bees really like them. In fact, if we're lucky, might see one here. Let's see. Haven't seen one yet. There's a lizard of some kind jumping around over there. Probably scaring some of the bees off. Well, that bee in Nihongo is hachi. So, but he didn't call them that. He calls them bee-chan because he started doing it when he was a little kid. So bee-chan, that's the bee-chan hotel there. The first one we saw was the bee-chan restaurant. Oh shoot, I missed the chance to show you guys the shy plants. We'll probably run into some more at some point. Okay, now it's pretty much flat for a while and actually goes steeply downhill. And most of the rest of the trip for this part is downhill, and that's the reason why I normally run it that way. Get my heart rate up, it's pretty easy. Can run longer, strengthen my abdominal walls and stuff like that up a little bit. And then on the way back, I can still keep my heart rate above 140. But, this is a little bit interesting. Well, two things. This is neighbors, really nice people. This is a form of Japanese grass that you see around. And these plants, we got ours from Waimea, but you'll notice it's the same one we had in our front yard. So, these are Hawai'i sunflowers. They grow them every year. Makes me happy. Mikanki, tangerine tree. Another mikanki. What we're going to do is walk up here and cut through a public park. Hopefully the kolea will be out. Kolea are a local bird that spends the winters in Alaska. But they're real territorial. Not real territorial. They come back to the same place. Say they're not real territorial because they won't hardly chase other birds off their territory. But they all have their own little area. And it's pretty easy to become fond of them. We've got one that comes back to our area. That's a dove out there. No big deal. Alrighty. A little bit of Spanish moss hanging off this tree. Sean really likes that. There's a tree right in front of his school, a plumeria tree. Big old white blossoms that is covered with that stuff. It's not as prominent here, at least in this part of the Big Island, as it is in like South Carolina and the States. Oh, kind of hibiscus. Spinosaurus in the flower pot. Egg or ping pong? Oh yeah, ping pong ball. There's tons of wild chickens here, feral chickens. Trick is, you don't know which ones are feral and which ones are somebody's just letting run loose like free range. I'm originally from Kentucky, man. We can do just fine with a few chicken, but problem is here, it's not socially acceptable to kill somebody else's chicken, obviously. So I've got to be careful. This is the entrance to the park. This is a county park. And the county of Hawaii is the whole big island. So I live in the state of Hawaii, the county of Hawaii, on Hawaii Island. There's plenty of Hawaii's different contexts. The big island's actual name is Hawaii. A couple of tennis courts this time of day because people are working, not too busy. Baseball, softball diamond out there. After work, this place is super busy. Now let's see if we can see a kalia here. Let's see, what's the English name again? Pacific plover, I think. Pacific golden plover, my mistake. Now this is really steep, by the way. I mean, I don't know how it'll show up on the camera, but this is hard on my knees, the dove. Now let's see if we can see some shy plants around here. This is a pretty good habitat for them. It's not normally where I do it. Oh, yep, there's a few of them right there. Okay, you guys might not have seen this before, so this might be pretty cool to you. Nope, not shy plants. Yep, close relative, but not them. Actually, I think these guys are, but they're just too immature to close up. What they do is they close up in response, like a mimosa tree, in response to touch. It's kind of cool. Some of those in our backyard too, so if I can remember. Boy, I am really walking slow. Lee. God knows what the name of this tree is, but we call them monkey pod trees. See all this growth underneath there? Those are all parasitic plants. Didn't take much for stuff to grow here. A little bit of water, that's about it. Everything's so rich, stuff grows right up out of rocks because of the so many. There's a little lizard. Okay, this is the area where I normally run, just because it's, I'm running even on days when I'm not running, just because it's so narrow. Get through this as soon as possible. And you notice the cars are driving a lot faster too. I have another Mekong key. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's that kind of crap I'm afraid of. Got enough room to jump out of the way. Normally, I would run a lot harder than I'm running today. I am not going to do it today. That's Hilo Bay out there. See the blue ocean in the background. Get a lot closer view of that later. Somebody's repairing their wall. Normally it bugs me when I gotta stop and wait. Not so much today, I'm kinda tired. Yeah, heart rate's falling through the floor here. Oh, here we go. These are definitely shy plants. Okay, watch this. Cool, eh? Boink, 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 boink. Shy plants is what we call them. Okay, I think right there at stoplight. Turn that corner where it's safe and start running again for a while. Oh, we're going to go right by the University of Hilo and Hawaii. Wait a minute, University of Hawaii and Hilo. I've taken a few classes there myself. Ah, there's Hilo Bay. Slightly better view of it. Okay, time to hit the grindstone again. Okay, there we go. See Hilo Bay out there in the blue. Really beautiful. This time of year, if you're lucky, you can see whales jumping around. Okay, how are we doing here? Oh, terrible. still see Hilo Bay. It'll land in a minute. Okay. Those clouds over there coming in off the Pacific Ocean. We're walking basically due north right now. Pretty close to due north. Over to my left, you can't see it because of these houses, is where Mauna Kea is. This time of day you can seldom see it. You can either see Mauna Kea from the house, you can see a little bit of it, but clouds form when it starts to warm up. In the morning a lot of times you can see it, sometimes you can see it. A lot of times you can see it actually. And in the evening sometimes you can see it. Okay, here we go again. Okay. Okay. Oh, banana trees there. Yeah, in case if anybody asks, yeah, you can pretty much get, it's like an informal network. Like I grow pineapples and mica and tangerines. And then my neighbors grow coconut, bananas, stuff like that. So if you got access, you just go around the neighborhood and give people stuff. And often you get other stuff back when they have extra. Kind of nice. Take aloha really seriously here. It means hello, but it also means love. So, they take it seriously. Keep flicking my flashlight on. More beach on flowers. Aldo. Well, you might see a bunch of solar cells. Man, we got a ton of them. A lot of people have solar cells here because the power is so expensive. Again, don't mind the brake right now. A little harder than usual. Oh, see those political ads? We just got through an election, as most people in the States did. And funny thing about Hawaii is you can't have billboards. So politicians, they like the billboards. So what do? So they do stuff like what you see hanging on that person's fence. Billboard and everything but the name. But yeah, you come even to Honolulu. Come to Honolulu, 0 billboards. So you don't block the views. See this all here? This is what I was telling you about the herbicide. This stuff was a jungle a couple days ago. All like that stuff. And maybe a week ago, sprayed Roundup on it. And now pretty much all this stuff's dead. Except for this stuff. This stuff seems to be Roundup resistant. Pretty durable. Most of the rest of the stuff, though, it kills. Oh, I'm supposed to be running now. I'm gonna run. Okay. Okay, let's run. Now we're just entering the University of Hawaii of Hilo. This is some of the on-campus housing here. Pretty nice places. See where it says Hale? That means house in Hawaii. Or home, actually. Home. Oh yeah, see those orange blossoms? Man, they're really pretty, right? About the size of your hand, can't tell it from here. But man, they're pollen. It's a really potent allergen. And almost everybody reacts to it. It's like poison ivy. Not as quite as strong or quite as itchy. But you react pretty strong. Okay. See the soccer field here, football field? Right where that light is where Mauna Kea is. That's where the observatories are. Giant telescopes. The telescopes saying, well, why would the telescopes be there to see all those clouds? Above the clouds. In fact, if you drive to the Kona side, the west side, yeah, you'll see, you go above the clouds. So it's not cloudy all the way to the top, probably. It does snow up there many times a year. It snows whenever it feels like it. It snows in July, it snows in August, anytime. Most of you know this, but Hawaii's pretty far south, but it's still in the northern hemisphere. So this is coming up on winter for us, so to speak. Okay, this is the main campus coming up to the left. Okay. so there's some more on-campus housing. That's the main gate to the main classrooms right here to the left. To the right-ish, you see the bookstore. It's in the student center. Pretty nice place to be. Probably ought to run some more. Thank you. Oh, what you saw me flashing there was a shaka. It's kind of like a visual thank you. People are extremely courteous. Benefit of aloha. This is a local school, Waikea. It's a high school and elementary. It's where Sean would be going to school. My 8-year-old son would be going to school if he wasn't in private school. Okay. Coming up on is a local 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven Hawaii. Well, all 7-Elevens are Japanese. 7-Eleven started out in the States, but they opened a Japanese branch and with a franchise. And the guy learned so much, he made so much money in Japan, they came back and bought the parent company. And so there's 7-Eleven Japan, 7-Eleven on the mainland, and then 7-Eleven Hawaii. And they're kind of halfway between. Got a ton of Japanese products, but not as many as in Japan. Unfortunately, a lot of the stuff that we really like they don't have. And you get a lot of stuff from America, like big slurps or big gulp or whatever they're called. And then you have Spam Musubi, stuff like that in Hawaii. It's a separate company, although reports to the parent company, 7-Eleven Hawaii. Hope you guys enjoyed the Artemis launch last night. First time that the U.S. has been to the moon with a human-capable rocket. Although there's no humans in this one, it's a dry run. Send it around and do a couple of really wide orbits, and send it back. It's a test mission. And one of the hardest parts is to figure out whether the thing will survive re-entry. But at the end of the day, a lot of this stuff is 40-year-old technology. Same with SpaceX. So, SpaceX is re-engineered NASA technology. They're just doing it a little different way. Doing it better. So what you see there is not a triumph of science, it's a triumph of engineering and free enterprise on some level. They're not under all the government constraints, so they can blow stuff up. Okay, lucky on that one. One of the things I haven't told y'all, even the people that have been using my site for a very long time, is that I'm a frustrated comic book writer. I want to write them, but never taken I wrote one script one time in the 90s, actually. No, early 2000s. Sent it in, never got a reply, unsolicited. So I figure, take all these ideas that I've got bouncing around in my head and write one up myself. A friend of mine's going to be the artist. I'm paying him, so it's fair. So everything's all set up. Just need the time to do it. Well, that's what you saw going on with the coast to coast thing. So you want to write get some ideas? Oh, listen to that show. Great comic book fodder. Some of it sounds almost real. A lot of it's real crazy, and you can in comic books you can do whatever you want. So you merge all this stuff together, put some lore. Sounds good. Coming back up on Waiakea. To the left. Yeah, see, coming up, that's part of why I wanted to run coming down. Because coming up, I can keep my heart rate above 140 just by walking, because it's not a super steep hill, but it's a hill. And after you're all tired from running, real easy. Yeah, 139, a little under. It's okay. I'm age 57, maybe 58, sorry, just turned 58. Okay, back up. pretty flat here. It gets steeper as it goes up. Oh boy. Back to UH again. University of Hawaii at Hilo, UHH.